And we reserve this segment each evening to zip through just as many trending topics as we possibly can with our expert guest. And tonight, that expert guest is the dynamic duo of Vito and Vito. Welcome back, guys, to America Trends.
What's up, Dr. Gina? What's up, what's up, what's up?
Dudes.
Vito messed around with the computer. He broke it. So, blame him.
All right, guys, a story about a New York City Uber driver trending today. He denied a ride to a woman in labor and charged her for it. What?
Well, apparently this woman was throwing up on the side of the road, and he even charged her for it, like you said. And I gotta ask you one question, Dr. Gina. If you saw Vito throwing up on the side of the road, would you pick him up? Because I wouldn't.
Heck no. And especially if he was pregnant. Especially if he were pregnant. I would have nothing to do with him.
Rumors are going around that Vito was carrying with child. So start spreading
twins.
That.
I heard that too. I wasn't going to say it on national television, Vito, but yeah. All right, hashtag Oscars so white is trending today. The hashtag resurfaced in criticism of the Academy not nominating enough people of color. Guys, who has time to sit around and let's see, there's a brown one, there's a white one. I mean, really? Do they think that Hollywood is still racist after all? The tremendously successful people of all different colors. I thought it was supposed to be a bastion of confusion, well, it is a bastion of confusion, a bastion of inclusion, but when you're putting people in columns, isn't that racist in and of itself? I guess that's my question.
Yes, it is racist. I mean, it's 2016, number one. There are far fewer of racist people, especially liberal Hollywood. All of these people, all liberals and coexist and love everybody. Listen, it's a waste of time. This is just ridiculous. It's BS. Let's just watch the awards, and it really doesn't affect me, so no. I don't care.
And just buck up too. You know, I just want to say that. All right, Christy Brinkley trending today. The model discussed helping David Bowie and his wife conceive a baby. How does one do that? I'm afraid to ask this question right now, especially if you two. Go ahead.
But before we go any further, I want to say Vito and I are heartbroken over the loss of David Bowie. First of all, he's one of my favorites. I love David Bowie. Vito dresses up as Ziggy Stardust. It's amazing. He does a great androgynous sexual performance. It's okay. And the point is this. Apparently, Christine Brinkley says it's a Somalian ritual. If you hold a baby for a day, if you give a woman who's trying to conceive your baby or somebody else's baby and let that woman hold another baby for a day. Apparently, you can conceive a child. It's some Somalian ritual. I don't know if it's real or not. Apparently, I don't know, Dr. Gina. This is some hogwash stuff. But I'm sad that David Bowie died. Him and Mick Jagger? Come on. I mean...
yeah, rough week for those who like that kind of music. All right, Blair Walsh trending today. He's the Vikings kicker who missed the game-winning field goal on Sunday. He's trending today because first graders sent him letters of encouragement. Oh, that was so nice, wasn't it?
That's really nice. He can read all those letters when he's retired in the fall because he's probably not going to find a job anywhere else in the NFL. I mean, he has one job, even though it's kind of difficult. He has one job to kick the ball, especially when they need it. Listen, that's your job. You failed. You're done. Next. Cold-hearted. All right, a study out of Silicon Valley trending today. 60% of women in tech have been sexually harassed, they say. Guys, I thought San Francisco was like the most inclusive, safest place on the planet for women, minorities, and all the rest. What's going on here, guys?
I don't know. It's San Francisco. You never know what to expect down by the bay. I mean, this stuff just happens, Dr. Gina. But apparently 60% of women are harassed sexually by their superiors, according to this poll. And I thought San Francisco, like you said, was the most inclusive place. They say it's the easiest place to pick up women because of all the gay guys, and I guess people got a little too excited, and the 60%, they went off.
All right, moving on. A prank pulled off by a group called the Yes Men is trending today. Their prank on the European Parliament had them wearing something called the Endurasphere. Guys, what's the prank about?
Right, apparently they were in Brussels to the European Parliament to show an anti-terrorism new kind of thing they came up with. It's just a giant bubble, really. They say they can, protect you from terrorists. It's like eco-friendly and all that kind of jazz, but it's a prank. But the Parliament was taking it kind of seriously, asking serious questions, and it's just ridiculous. A waste of time.
I'm confused.
It's like Bubble Boy.
They look like ticks. Orkin is trending today, speaking of. The pest control company named Chicago as the #1 city for bedbugs. Guys, there are a lot of good and bad city rankings out there, but this is one of the worst at the top of the list, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Vito has bed bugs everywhere in his house. For example, if I walk in, I blow up like a balloon. I blow up like one of those things that we just talked about before, those tick-looking things. No, Doc, this is a horrible list to be on, but I'm surprised. I thought New York would be at the top of the list. I mean, New York it's New York, yeah? I mean,
Yeah, I'm really relieved to hear that because I spent a lot of time in New York and I really don't get to Chicago very often anymore, although I do miss several places in Chicago that I really like to eat, like Gino's East, just saying. All right, Powerball trending today. At least 3 winning tickets sold for a record $1.5 billion lottery, officials said. Guys, I know you didn't win or you would be appearing on the show right now to give me my check, but did you buy a bunch of tickets like so many others did?
Listen, no matter how much money we ever win or make, we'll always come on your show and hang out with you when you come to New York.
Well,
I will. I will be. We'll be on vacation somewhere. But yeah, we bought a bunch of tickets, try to win, but nah.
I'm broke. It's over, Dr. Gina.
You spent all your money on lotto tickets and you're not taking me to dinner next time I'm in New York. That's what just happened, right?
Pretty much, yeah, it's about it.
All right, thanks so much for being with us, Vito and Vito.